Yo, what's going on everybody? My name is Terrell and this is Reclusive Studios. In this video, we're going to be going through this sketchbook. The bulk of it's going to be some sketches that I did at a 12-hour marathon at the gallery that I go to. They host figure drawing sessions every Sunday. I go to them as much as I can, especially in this last year or so. Just really trying to hone in my craft. And like I said, they had a 12-hour marathon that I attended. I was pretty much there all day. We're gonna go through pretty much the whole thing. About half the sketchbook is gonna be sketches from there. The other half is gonna be sketches from previous days that I was at the gallery. I do think you can see some clear growth in this sketchbook, which I love, especially since it only took me a few months, about 2 months to finish. There's some paintings in here that I started. I started oil painting not too long ago, so some of my first oil paintings are in here as well. So it's gonna be pretty dope. I'm gonna walk you through some of my thought processes, maybe some of the techniques that I use. In no means am I saying that I'm a professional. I'm learning just like anybody else. So yeah, let's get into the sketchbook. Hopefully you like it. And I do plan on doing some more sketchbook tours as well. I have a few different sketchbooks that I've done in the past few years. And I think I just started finishing sketchbooks in 2020. Yeah, 2020 was the first time I ever finished a sketchbook, and I've been trying to feel more and more as the years go on. Yeah, let's get into the sketchbook. All right, so here we go. This will be my pointer. This is a Winsor & Newton mixed media sketchbook, 11-inch by 14-inch, 30 pages. This was the first time I ever used this sketchbook. I like it a lot. I actually bought another one pretty much as soon as I finished this one. All right, so welcome to the first page. In all honesty, I don't like this page, but it happens. It's fine. This was a figure drawing session. That was the primary reason I bought this sketchbook, so I can do my figure drawing studies on bigger paper that I'm used to using. And it was great for the session. So I do like this one here. I think it is the best one on the page. These were just really rough for me. It was not fun because I was frustrated. It is what it is. Next page. I really like how this one came out. This form, or this model rather, she's great. I've drawn her a few times before this and after this. She's great. Up until this point in the sketchbook, or like any other sketches I've done at the gallery, this might have been my favorite one up until then. And I don't know if you've seen this on the first page or not, but I pretty much stick to the 15-minute sections. Or excuse me, you can either do long poses or short poses. I typically stay with the short poses to get more practice in. Short poses are 15 minutes. They're 13 minutes on the timer and then 2-minute warning until the end. So all of these are 15 minutes. This angle and this pose was killing me the whole time. There's not much color in this one because literally this paint came in like the last 2 minutes. When that 2-minute warning came on, I remember I just got to get some shadows in. And then also, I don't know how YouTube is gonna do with this nudity. I mean, it is drawing, it is art, so it's tasteful. But anyways, as you can see, I didn't do the head because I was finagling this the whole time. So I was like, you know what? Circle, whatever. We got enough done. It is what it is. It's just practice. But I was struggling, and it haunts me to this day. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if I keep that in, but I was struggling. All right, next page. Let's get this turned. This is, where I started learning how to do oil painting. So I did some oil painting previously. I did a couple of paintings before this page. And then one of the guys at the figure drawing sessions, he was doing some really dope stuff. So I walked up to him and we was having a conversation. He kind of gave me some homework to do some still lifes of fruit. So that's what you see here. This is the palette that I use for all 4 paintings. This is the Zorn palette. And yes, I do know that Zorn used more than just these 4 colors, but everybody knows these are like the basic Zorn palette. But I'm trying to stick to a limited palette That way I can get better with my color mixing and all that stuff. One of the things that I was working on that the guy was telling me about bleeding session, I think I could have gotten more. That's fine. Or maybe it's just being precious on the page, the shadow. But I am really proud. But that's fine.
I'm tired of you yapping.
Let's go on to the next page. All right, so this is like the first and last time that I use oil painting at the at the figure drawing sessions. They look crazy. We're gonna move on to the next one. All right, so this will be real quick. This is the same session. Was this a longer pose? Yeah, this was the longer pose. This is 45 minutes and it does not look like 45 minutes worth of work. It was a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie. It's so bulky. I guess I'll turn it around for you. It's so bulky. I do think the figure is okay. Like the overall figure is fine. It's just like, look how flat everything is. Like everything's so flat. There's no nuance. There's no highlights. It's just blech. Which, I mean, I get it. You know, I'm just learning how to oil paint. And then look at this, man. Yeah, let's just move on to the next page. There's nothing to glean from this. It just makes me sad. We don't like Terrell to be sad. We don't like you to be sad, even though we're all sad. It's 2026 in America. We're all sad. And speaking, you know what? This encapsulates how I feel a little bit in 2026 in America. We don't need to go through it. I'm trying to, chill a little crazy outside. Sometimes you just want to curl up in the ball and just lay there with no clothes on.
Okay.
That sound weird? Maybe. I don't know. Either way, yeah. Like I said, this whole sketchbook is pretty much figure out drawing sessions. So let me just stop saying that. I typically like to work in pen and ink a lot, especially when I'm on the go. I have a fountain pen that I love to use. I would bring it out, but it's too far away, so I'm not getting up. Anyways, for some reason, as much as I like using pen and ink, I cannot use pen and ink at these sessions. I've tried in multiple sessions. I don't know why. It just does not work for me. I do think this face came out decent. Yeah, that's all I can say about that one. I don't like how I did the shading. The figure on Bobby, he's a reoccurring character in the sketchbook. You probably saw him on the first, not probably, you did see him on the first page. He works at the gallery and he also models there as well. So he's a great guy. This pose is pretty tough. It's just a hard pose. It's just with how the back curves and how the bottom curves in. It's just like, yeah, it's kind of like an oval, but the body is just so weird. And the arm being at this weird angle, it was tough. Same session. I do like the poses, the overall poses. At this point, I was still having trouble scaling everything. Like I said before, I haven't used paper this big before. Going through this sketchbook has really helped me with my scale and composition. Great example, the leg doesn't fit. I'm sure I thought it could when I started up here. Obviously it didn't. It is what it is though. I say that a lot, don't I? Don't judge me. Another hard pose. Yeah. All in all, I do think it's all right. It's all right. It's cool. All right, so this is one of my favorite pages. If you haven't, after this video is done, go check out the shorts that I did for all of these. Well, all these except for this one. I forgot to record a video for this one, but this is part of the 100 head challenge, or excuse me, that's not my challenge. The 100 portrait challenge that I'm doing. I have videos up on all of these again, except for this one, plus plenty more at this point. I love this page, just getting better with my oil painting, trying to get the fundamentals down. This fourth one here, I really love. All right, so this is another entry into the 100 portrait challenge. I chose to do portraits and not to do the 100 head challenge, so I can do full body portraits all the way down to just face portraits. I want to get the whole spectrum done because I want to be able to paint the whole human figure, and I just want to get better at painting in general. I want to create like whole worlds. So hopefully you'll stick around and see the worlds that I create, and maybe you can help me build those up. Anyways, the biggest gripe I have with this painting are the eyes. Part of me wants to go back and kind of fix those. They look a little puffy, and I don't know, just something's off with them. A lot of my stuff, I just kind of want to leave it where it is so I can go back and see where I can improve. Also, I do think her traps, I could have done better with measuring out her traps and shoulders. I do think overall the painting is pretty solid, but I do think I could have done better. Another entry into the 100 Portrait Challenge. I don't think I have a lot to say here. I think it came out pretty good, but all in all, now that I'm looking back at it, I think it came out pretty solid. At least the whole figure for the most part. I hate her arms and hands, but we don't need to look at that. That's not the focal point. Don't look at it. Just focus all your attention right here. Like she's flying a little bit. She was sitting on something. She was sitting on a stool in the reference photo, but once I got down to it, I did not feel like painting that, so we left it out. You know, artistic decisions and all that great stuff. But yeah, good entry. I think this is pretty cool. All right, so here we're at another figure drawing session. Graphite pencil to get everything sketched out, and then coming back in with some watercolor. Watercolor in the beginning. I use gouache now because my preferred thing is gouache. Things click for me here. All of these are 15 minutes. I feel like my composition got a lot better, and just my overall drawing got better. I was locked in this day. It came out great, I think. I think we're back. My camera died, it overheated, and that's never happened before. We're just gonna continue because I don't know where it stopped. Or anyways, next page, same session as the previous page. One problem that I do have even now to this day is that I don't draw men as much as I draw women, so that's kind of a struggle for me. So I think proportions are a little off here, but all in all, decent page. All right, so this is what we are really here for. This is the same model as before, but this is the start of the marathon. So at this point, I think I may cut in the videos that I took during the marathon that morning and like the halfway points or whatever. So those should cut in at appropriate times. And now. All right, so I'm running behind schedule, so we're gonna make this real quick. Going to a 12-hour figure drawing session today at the gallery that I like to go to. It's gonna be from 10 to 12. It's about 9 o'clock. Should get there around 9:30 or so I can, get a good seat and all that. But since I'm gonna be there all day, real calm, Doji shirt. Side note, fire concert.
I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Don't wanna turn into a witch and turn a nigga so bad. Oh my God. She's a witch. Okay, so Houston, Texas, I need you to help calm Doji down with this breathing technique.
Anyways, cargo pants, Jordan 1s. Got this bag that I thrifted. Other than that, I'll try to film what I can. And yeah, see you there. For the first page, first set of drawings of the marathon, continuing with the graphite mixed with the watercolor. This blue came about by accident. I wasn't trying to do this blue. This was the first one that I did for the day. This was the blue that I was going for the shadows. But it's cool or whatever. These portraits are better than the last ones I did. I was kind of trying to recreate those a little bit since it was the same model. So just trying to do some of the same things. All in all, I do think it's better than the last. So progress is being made. So here, this was supposed to be one model. It was supposed to be this model the whole time, but she was a little late. So this model who was doing long poses on the other side stepped in for the first pose. Shout out to her. I love how this one came out. I felt like I was getting faster. With the last couple of pages, I've been able to get the figures down a lot quicker, and then able to use the paint to actually get in, you know, some good colors, some good shadows and everything to really build out the form. I love the curvature of her face. The hot spots came in really well. I think the shadows are done really well. The pose above her, this is her again. This is a really tough pose. I think it came out decent, especially since I was trying to fit it into this corner. I think if I had more space, it would have came out a lot better. But it is better than, if I remember correctly, the next one, I hate it. Yeah, I hate this one. I do think the drawing itself is decent, but the paint on this is terrible. I don't know what happened here. I try to act like this one doesn't exist. I did show her the paintings after the fact, like while everything was over. We had a conversation, a dope conversation, and she took some pictures. I don't think I let her take a picture of this one though. I'm kind of embarrassed about this one. So we're just gonna move on like it didn't happen. All right, so during this middle section of the marathon, it was open to the public, so the models were all clothed. So instead of 15 minutes on these, we got 15 minutes. Especially, I was really thankful because look at this dress that she was wearing. Like, shout out to her for like having this elaborate dress and like the fairy wings and everything like that. This is something I wouldn't typically do, at least like a dress like this. So that was it was really fun. But the two girls that I was sitting next to, we were like chit chatting and talking, whatever. After the fact, we was like, what the hell? I don't know if you heard that, but that was loud. Anyways, golly, we were chit chatting and we were all struggling. Brother, please be quiet, thank you. Anyways, the two girls, I don't know if y'all can hear that, but the people upstairs are bumping for no reason. Anyways, the two girls I was sitting next to, we were all talking after this part was done. We all struggled with this. It was fun, but it was hard. I do like the composition, the overall composition of it too. Maybe one day I'll come back to this and like not redo it on this page, but just a completely separate page and like paint it out or something. Here's another page I hate. I was kind of, you know, tired at this point. And then for some, like the clothes that she was wearing, it just, the way it was capturing the light, it was kind of hard for me to just see. I like the shirt was boxy and like the pants were a type of pants that were just like, it didn't really show much form. So I don't know, it was just tough for me. So at this point, after this page, I left and I went to go get something to eat. I was just drained for the day. And then I'll cut in the clip of me going to get a little snack or something. What's up, y'all? I'm about halfway through with the marathon. It is 4:35, so what is that? About 6 hours or so. I just ate some lunch, and I think now I'm about to go, there's a coffee shop down the street, so I'm gonna go get me quick coffee, a little pick-me-up, you know. I got the food, that was great. Now I'm gonna give me another little coffee. But it's been a great session so far. I think only I had a slump on the second to last model that came up, but on the one that came after that, it was really good. Other than that, the two people that were sitting to my left and right, they were really cool, really dope people. End up having more conversation than I usually have when I come to these figure drawing sessions, so that was really, really dope. We ended up following each other on Instagram, and then I expect to see them at more sessions. Maybe we'll work together, who knows. Other than that, I'll try to show some of their, I took some pictures of their stuff. They tapped out for today. No shame to them at all. It's a long marathon. But I'll show some of their work that I took pictures of, and then maybe I'll link their Instagrams too. You know, artists try to help artists. And yeah, I'll be back after I get my coffee, give a little quick update, see how we feeling, and then yeah, good day so far. All right, we back, baby. I got me a little coffee, you know what I'm saying? Usually I go with black coffee. That's my typical jam. But we went with Vietnamese iced coffee today. A little pizzazz, a little, you know what I'm saying? A little je ne sais quoi or whatever. Also got some banana nut bread. I'm gonna eat that when I go back inside. Also a cookie. I need some, you know what I'm saying? I need some sustenance to keep me going, because this is going until 10 o'clock. Like I said earlier, it's 4:55, so I'm about to head back in there. We got about 5 hours left. I'm ready. I'm feeling a little better, especially getting my body moving. Walk to the coffee shop. It may be about a 10-minute walk or so. I would have taken y'all with me, but your boy be nervous. And I was a little scared to record inside the coffee shop. That's neither here nor there. But besides that, going back inside, yeah. Hope you're liking the video so far. If you haven't already, what the YouTubers say, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you. And also, the 2 girls that I was talking to, they tapped out at this point. I'll see if I can link their or like post some of the pictures that I took of their work, and then if I can, link their Instagrams and stuff like that. They're really dope. And then if you like anything that I've done, I think you should check out their pages. One of them actually got into the juried exhibition at the gallery that just passed. I didn't make it, but it's all good. I'm glad I did it. And shout out to her for actually making it. I think I have a picture of the painting that made it of hers. So if I can, I'll link that in here too. Anyways, next page of clothed sketches. This is still during the day where people can come into the gallery and see what's going on, watch us draw, look at the art that's on the walls and stuff like that. I really liked the red of his like little his little suit or whatever. So I think this came out pretty dope. As you can see, I was using blue lead at this point. I ran out of my my regular just black lead, so I had to call an audible. Thankfully, in my supplies, I had some blue lead in there. So I think that came out really cool. I like the pop and the contrast and everything. And as you can see here, I drew another one of the artists. I don't remember what pose he was doing. I think he was laying down on the floor or something. I was like, I can't fit him on here. I don't want to do it on the next page. Let's just break it up, have a little fun. Let's draw one of the other people who are drawing too. And the guy who's drawing on this board, his piece is crazy. He was doing a continuous drawing on, I think I have a picture of it. I'll show it if I can. It was nuts. I don't know how he was doing it. This was the next session, the final session pretty much, where we went back to nude models. It wasn't open to the public anymore, so you had to be a part of the figure drawing session, whatever, or the marathon, I should say. You've seen this model previously in the sketchbook. I really like how this came out. This was the first one I did on this page. I think I came back late or something, or I just set up late or something. So this one's about 10 minutes, and then these two were 15. I think proportion-wise, I think I got her lower back is way too big. So yeah, it could have been a lot better. It could have been a lot worse, but that's what we're here for, to practice. Here, I love this page. This might be one of them, if not my favorite, one of my favorite pages from a figure drawing session that I've ever done. I switched over to the red lead. I just wanted to, switch it up a little bit, keep my mind fresh. But I don't know what happened. Everything just kind of locked in. This is Bobby again, like I was talking about before. The red just pops really well with the skin tones. And then I don't know what got into me with the painting and like how loose I got with the shadows and everything. I don't think I've done anything like this well and like compositionally this good figure drawing wise like since then. I love this page so much. And it's weird too, because I don't typically draw men that much, and like this is one of the better pages. I don't know, it's crazy. I think the red lead did something to me, because ever since I switched to the red lead, it's still in here. It's not the same one, but I have a few more pieces. But yeah, this red lead, something about it just unlocked something in me. It's dope. But yeah, and then I love when we have more models of color, because you know, as you can see, your brother is highly melanated, and I rocks with my people. So I love when we have more ethnic models. There was a black girl earlier. I love that. It was the one with the blonde hair. Maybe I'll pop it up. She's black. Speaking of which, here she is again. I do wish I would have done better with her back, but the lighting scenario that we had for it was just kind of tough. I didn't really know how to tackle it. I do like how the overall drawing came out. It's just this just got real muddy. This was a very hard angle to do. They were doing some tough angles that I haven't seen at the sessions, and I was in a different position than I'm typically at too. But this came out really dope. This was the first one I did on this page. It was a continuation of the previous page. So shout out to all the models at every single session that I've been to, because I couldn't do it. Respect to y'all. All right, we're coming up towards the end here. Continuation of the previous page. I really like how this blue came out for her shadows, especially around in her stomach area. The head here is a little off. It was a weird angle. Here's another tough angle, but I think it came across well. All right, and this is the end of the gallery marathon. This one was real tough too, because one, I've never drawn this many people like in any scene. I think the most I've drawn is 2, but even then for me, that's pushing it. So we did all of this. Since it was like the finale pretty much at right around 10. All the models that were left, if they wanted to, they can set up. And then we got 30 minutes. It was the longest session of the day, or I mean, besides the actual long sessions, but it was the longest session for me. But 30 minutes to draw 4 people, it was really tough. It was really tough. But all in all, for 30 minutes, I love how it turned out, and it was just a nice way to end the day. I was really tired at the end of it. I was mentally drained. I don't think I've been that mentally drained since college. But yeah, it came out really dope. All right, so it's 10:06. The marathon is finally over. I don't know if you can tell, but I am exhausted. The last pose was a 30-minute pose with 4 of the models. It was crazy. I've never done anything like that before. It was a great time. Did a lot of great stuff. I feel like I actually improved in the amount of time that I was there. So yeah, it was a great time. Only a couple more pages left. I wanted to take what I was doing for the previous marathon and kind of apply what I learned to some more sketches here. These were about 20 to 30 minutes, I think. Yeah, I don't think I went past 30 minutes, but about 20 to 30 minutes. I really love this page. I really do. I think the colors came out really well, especially on the one on the right. But all in all, I think I've gotten a lot better with my proportions and just trying to get a nice stylized figure sketch done. And then, yeah, I just love how I did all the shapes, all the colors, the arch in the foot here. I think all the proportions are pretty solid. It's not perfect, of course. We can always get better. Like, I think her head is a little bit big here, but I mean, I think that just makes for an interesting picture. But yeah, it's really dope. I love these. And then last page, same thing. I don't like this page as much as the last, but I think it came out great. And it's all for practice. So yeah, all in all, I hope that you enjoyed this sketchbook. I'll have some more sketchbook tours coming soon, I think. I have a decent amount of sketchbooks that I could show you guys. So yeah, if you want to see more of those, just comment, like, subscribe, show me that you want to see them, I guess. I mean, they're gonna come out anyways. But yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.